What is going on? Welcome back to the Rare Element Sports Card Podcast. We are brought to you by the Denver Card Shows. My name is Aaron. I'm here with my boy Jeremy. What is good,
What's
my brother?
Kicking it and chilling, you know it.
You know what time it is. Fuck yeah, so we're going to try to do a little video action, put this bad boy on YouTube, and we're going to release it as normal with our regular audio pod.
Yep.
And
everybody out there, keep your fingers crossed.
Hopefully our
Toes.
fucking technical issues don't continue, and we can make this shit happen.
We got this.
And it's not like, it's just like user operator error, usually.
Whatever. Blame it on something. It's okay.
Yeah, you can't take the blame for yourself. Fuck that. But you want to jump into our pod, brother?
Yes, sir. I sure would.
Alrighty, so our podcast is made up of three elements. The first element is cardboard, which is sports card news. Our second element this week is going to be wiggity wiggity wax. And our third element is going to be some sports. You want to rip that fucking shit?
Rip that shit.
All right, so our first topic this week under the cardboard is about Collectors Universe / Goldin auctions. They're about to open up two new platforms. Excuse me. They're both like lower priced marketplaces.
Yeah.
They're kind of like the two different parts of eBay. Like one is like the auction side, and the other side is like the buy it now and like offer side.
Yeah.
And they're getting ready to do that, and it's going to be for smaller cards. It's not going to be like their regular auction, like it'd be big, gigantic fucking whale cards.
Yeah.
So they're reaching out, and they're going towards like, you know, the majority of the hobby, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
So I guess in the marketplace, it's going to be designed for items $100 and up. But if you are doing the offers, you could set the offers as low. Like to accept offers, you can set them as low as you want.
Oh, wow.
So I think all the way down to $5. I think it was.
But you have to list it at 100.
I believe so, and you could accept offers for whatevs.
Huh?
So like if you have $100 card and you like, I'm sure you have like a spot where you could just like take 50, and you could still do that on that fucking platform.
Interesting.
Yeah. So I don't know, dude. What are your thoughts about Goldin and Collectors kind of doing this? Like, do you think that this thing's gonna fucking have any traction?
I don't know. If it works, it kind of sounds kind of cool. It might give eBay a run for its money. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, who knows? A lot of people are kind of hating on them right now too. So
Yeah, that's true.
it might take a minute to get off the ground, but I don't know.
Yeah.
It's pretty interesting.
I believe it's going to be hooked up with the vault too. So like if you send
Yeah, I'd imagine so.
send your cards into PSA, get them graded, they're in the vault, then you could fucking slap them on there and then auction them out or sell them out of there, just kind of like that. And also the fees are kind of not the greatest.
Yeah.
I believe it was like anything from $100 to $20K. I want to say, wait, I'm sorry, 16.7% seller fees under $2,500. So that's a little more than eBay. But they're gonna do, of course, less than that. Like as the card gets bigger. But for the first month, they're gonna do 8.3%, and that's to the seller. There's no buyer fees at all. So if you go on there to buy, you're not gonna get, hit with any of that bullshit.
What about the? I don't know if you got that far into it or not, but the if you send it straight to the vault, there's no tax thing like how eBay does.
I'm not
I
too
wonder
sure.
if they have that too.
I'm not too sure.
I think you were saying you thought maybe the reason eBay could do that was because the state they were in or something like that, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So I guess that might matter.
That might matter where their actual vault is.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. But
Interesting. I don't know. I think even if it doesn't give eBay a run for its money, even especially right away, it might take some time or whatever. I think it might eat away at some of these other smaller marketplaces that are trying to do shit.
yeah. Yeah.
Whatnot's already pretty gigantic, and they kind of have their own little thing where it's kind of like I don't even know what the fuck you call it over there, bro. It's not quite like
it's like live video auctions.
Yeah. It's just more about it's all live, obviously, and
it borders on content, honestly.
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of what I was thinking. It's almost it's like a combination of like YouTube / eBay, live eBay.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
And I think that's interesting. I think, that keeps people's attention.
Yeah.
If you're able to watch. I mean, you can go in there and watch until you see something that you really want and then start making moves. But, like, if you're sitting there watching, I watch breaks all the time on Instagram just to check out the cards and see what people are pulling and, checking out what the new sets look like and stuff. Yeah. So, I mean, I haven't fucking went on Whatnot very often, but I could see myself, like, cracking out on it pretty hard.
Yeah.
That's probably why I don't.
Yeah,
honestly.
and even on there, it's like there's a lot of different guys. They've got their little different shtick. You know what I mean? There's the freaking backyardigans acting like freaking frat boys, and then there's, like I said a while back, there's the chicken one of one guy that breaks a ton of UFC, and he literally wears like a chicken head during his shit. You know what I mean? Shit. And like, yeah, he's just goofy, acts goofy, tells jokes, and it's not quite for me. I mean, I've watched it a few times. It's a little annoying, bro. It's not my thing, but I get it. He's just trying to be entertaining, and that's his thing, bro. He clicked to the next channel, and who knows, maybe some chickens fucking their titties out and shit. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
I wish I had more hands so I could give those titties 4 thumbs down.
I would never give any titties any thumbs down. Just saying.
Me either. I like them all.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's more like content and shit, dude. And you got to have like a little bit of a gimmick kind of to, maybe not even a gimmick, but a thing,
something,
even if it's just being a freaking nice guy or, not being overly salesman-y. Some people like that shit too.
They do. Yeah, some people do. And I mean,
some people want to rub and tug, and some people want, hey, sell me my shit, shut the fuck up.
Right. Right.
And it's all on there.
It's all there. Yeah. It's all there. It's like, welcome to the Rub and Tug channel. Where we give you cards and a whole lot more. Yeah, fuck. I don't know. We'll see, man. We'll see with this new auction house and this new other platform, Collectors and Goldin. I'm just not... I hate to say it, man. I'm just not the biggest Ken Goldin fan.
Yeah, and I think there's a lot of that too, probably.
Yeah. And it's not, I mean, whatever he did in the past, whatever. Yeah. It's just because he's annoying to me. Like, he's like...
he's a fucking nerd. No, I'm just kidding.
He's a fucking nerd.
Just playing.
No, I mean, not the nerdiness, more so like the, like, braggadocious, like, I have a 9-figure house and I live on a golf course, and like, I don't know. You don't say that.
No, no.
You don't say that. Even if you have all that, I don't know. And then he comes across kind of used car salesy to me too. Like, he was on QVC.
Yeah.
He's like one of those guys.
Yeah.
So I just don't necessarily trust him all that much, and he kind of annoys me. So I probably wouldn't do it just because of that.
Yeah.
I mean, like, there's plenty of other places to find cards. So I don't know. We'll see. And if they offer something that no one else does, I mean, they're not even really offering anything that's gonna like separate them from all the rest of the fucking schmoes out there doing it. So it's like you're trying to compete with eBay, and eBay has their fucking feet in the ground. Whatnot has it, like you said, the content aspect of it and different, like, something at least.
Yeah.
I don't know. Or like insanely low fees, like My Slabs has or something. But no, they're actually higher than eBay.
I don't know. Yeah, but at the same time, the number of people that hate him, there's a lot of people that freaking dick ride too. So
yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't swing in those circles because I don't have the money to spend on those kind of cards that are probably the kind of people that do freaking dig on that kind of guy, or whatever. But
yeah,
we'll see. They got a lot of money.
They do. They have collectors behind them. I mean, it's gonna be well funded for sure.
Yeah. So if they do it right, it doesn't really matter. It's like football player. You could be a fucking dickhead. You just got to put it on the field.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Or you could be a fucking annoying person like Russell Wilson, but if you're winning, nobody cares.
Yeah.
Nobody gives a fuck about your dumb shit, your entourage, and
your overly positive fucking nonsense.
Your Ted Lasso-like appearance. And that's what I heard about that early part of the season. I was listening to some radio stations in Seattle, and they were talking shit about how Russ is like that. And he's hard to deal with, and it annoys people, and his over positivity and his religious stuff and all the whole Russ package. And I was like, fuck, I don't care. Like, as long as we win, bro, I don't give a fuck. I was okay with Tim Tebow doing his shit as long as we were winning.
Yeah.
You know, and then he comes over and it is all that, and we're not winning. And
now we clown him for it.
And it's more annoying if you suck, you know?
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, they made a lot of people a lot of money, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not one of them.
No, me either.
I've never fucking done any business with them, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I really can't speak to their fucking shit because I've never spent a dime there, so.
Yeah. That's kind of like the PSA paradigm. Like, people put up with their shit because they make people money.
Yeah.
There's so many folks super invested in PSA. Like, biggest cards they have, all their shit is in PSA slabs. So, hyper invested. They're not going to call them out on their fucking nonsense.
Yeah, no, they're going to cheer them on, you know.
Mm-hmm. Like, I need my cards to stay worth what they're worth or better. So, I'm not going to call them out on their like, what did you call it? Like, they're trying to hush up people and, like, all the fucking trimming and all the fucking fake shit that they ended up, you know, all that controversy that they've had. And nobody call them out that has about fucking $10 million in PSA slabs.
Yeah, right.
Hell no.
No way.
Now, speaking of big dollars, that'll move us on to our next topic. Fanatics, they just had a new valuation, and they hit $31 billion. They went through another round of funding. They siphoned up $700 million. And, yeah, dude, $31 billion they're worth right now.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot of cheese, man.
That's a lot of cheese. And all the rumors I've been hearing and reading is that they're doing this round of funding so that they could get up and going with their, like, sports gambling shit. Dude, do you, with them having all these licenses and stuff with sports cards, if they go hard in sports gambling, do you see, like, a conflict of interest there a little bit?
No, it's the same fucking thing. Gambling is gambling. I thought we were talking about.
Damn. Yeah, you right. Yeah, you right.
I mean, I don't know. Like, what would be the conflict? Like, I mean, it's
because
they can't manipulate anything really.
Well, they have contracts with the leagues now, so like, you're gonna be taking bets for the leagues that you have business dealings with.
But there's nothing they can do to change anything to do with the betting or anything.
No, but
I mean, it looks kind of shady, I guess, maybe, but
you could maybe influence leagues and ownership, like, to, I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, I kind of see where you would somebody would think that kind of right away, but I just don't see how. I mean, obviously, I think the leagues right away being with them is kind of a conflict of interest. The leagues joining with the gambling sites is what's conflict of interest. But
yeah, and they already did that.
Yeah,
that's true.
But I mean, they're just selling. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's conflict of interest. It's kind of like, I guess, it kind of sucks because they're like monopolizing everything, and it's like, I guess it just doesn't. Gambling feels, even if it's legal, it still feels like something bad, I guess. And you don't want something good, so something like that's for kids and shit associated with like something that's bad, like cigarettes or gambling or booze or.
Mm-hmm.
I think is the connotation, but I don't know. I don't even really know. I mean, maybe there is one. Maybe I'm just not seeing it, but I don't really know what. Because conflict of interest would be like, what can you do to like manipulate the other side, or what would you doing something on one side change the other side, kind of sort of like.
Yeah.
I don't know,
and I don't know why they would, like, risk everything for it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
There's fucking conspiracies out there, and a lot of them have come true. I don't tend to believe in very many of them, especially right off the bat. And who knows what fucking shady people do for fucking money, you know, to get fucking rich in the first place.
Yeah.
Who knows how Fanatics got their money in the first place? They got a lot.
They got a lot of it. They got a lot.
But there's a lot of giant corporations that own a lot of other shit, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
And
Everybody has their fingers in everything, pretty much. If you have,
even if by the time it goes all the way down, some little fucking strip joint might be owned by the fucking Patriots somewhere, and fucking Robert Kraft might go and frequent it once in a while. But just because they're not on the fucking payroll doesn't mean that a company of a company of a company of a company doesn't own it.
True.
I'm just saying.
True.
I'm just trying to be funny, yo.
Those is jokes. Those is jokes. But yeah, dude, fucking Fanatics is forking in the dough, dude. They're making some serious money. And they're going to be fucking, if they're dealing with gambling, sports gambling,
Wow.
dude, they're going to really crank it over. And
yeah, and they haven't even started making the sports card money yet, really.
not really.
All the money that they have is from everything they've done before, basically.
Mm-hmm. And could you imagine, like, intertwining the two? Kind of like, well, you won this fucking 5-team parlay, and because you hit this crazy parlay, we're going to throw in a box of Impeccable. Like, oh, word.
Or a little autograph or something.
Autograph jersey or something.
But, yeah, I don't know. It could be, like I said, like, not even... I mean, that would be cool, actually. That would be really fucking cool.
That would entice me to throw some bets down more.
Yeah.
Because I don't really... I mean, I do a little sports betting, but not a ton, dude. Like maybe a couple games, couple parlays a season, really.
I wonder how the fucking giveaway shit works when it comes to gambling, as far as giving something away on top of, you know what I mean? I don't know, because they do it quite a bit with the fucking, they give you free money. All you can do is like place a $5 bet and you lose, and they give you $100 free to gamble on there with.
Right.
You can't cash out any of that $100. You can just use it to keep gambling.
Mm-hmm.
But
so
you can cash out your winnings.
You can't cash out that money though.
No.
Huh.
Yeah. They'll give you like whatever. I mean, I might even be exaggerating the numbers or whatever, but at least they'll usually match.
Mm-hmm.
Like you put in $50, they'll match $50 or something like that. But that second $50, you can't just cash it out. You have to gamble with it.
Right.
And then that doesn't count as part of your winnings. So you go and say you place a $50 bet, and the bet pays out $450. You only get $400.
Right. Right. Because that initial 50, they keep it in there.
Yep.
Yeah. They do that. My mom gambles at the casinos a lot.
Yeah, with your free points and shit, they do that a lot.
Yeah, they'll send her vouchers for like $200, and she can't win it and take it. They used to do that.
Yeah.
She used to just drive up to Cripple. Oh, shit.
Pick up some cash.
Just go get some money. My dad bought a gun like that. My dad's like, my mom had, and they used to give her some loot because she used to gamble like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
So like they gave her $500 one time, $1,000 another time.
Yeah.
And my dad's like, I want this AR, and you have some money up in Cripple Creek. Let's go for a ride. So they cruised up there and went into the gun shop and bought a gun. Yeah. But now you have to they just give you credits in the machine, like $200 or whatever. So what my mom will do, she'll go up there and she'll get her 200 and she'll just play it all the way down to nothing. And whatever she has, like your winnings are, you could cash those out.
Yeah.
So like she would just get her winnings and cash it out, and she'd turn $200 into like 90 usually.
Yeah.
And then she'd cash that out.
Yeah.
And then of course, she's addicted, so she would end up playing that and then some. But she finds her ways. They're finding ways around that shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I used to get every once in a while they'd give me like free plays on tables or some shit like that, or it'd be like a table match play or something like that. But it'd have to be on like a 50-50 bet. You could do it on like craps, but it could only be the fucking 50-50 bets.
Right.
You couldn't play any numbers or anything.
Right. You'd play the fucking
the red or black,
red or black
the even odd shit like that.
Yeah.
And so it was cool though, because it'd be like $20 freaking thing. You go, you slap it on there, and bam, either you walk away with free fucking $40 or you lose it. You know what I mean? So it was cool.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah. So
and then you just let it ride until it hits a hundo.
Let it ride. Let it ride. Daddy needs a PSA 10. No, I would be interested to see how Fanatics deals with sports betting. You know, if they do dip their toe in that pond.
There's a lot of that already too. That's you know what I
is.
mean. There's already
a lot of competition. That, like I said, they'd have to do something to set themselves apart. Like if you have a FanDuel account, or if you have like an account with like MGM or whatever, you're kind of gonna roll there. You know, you'd have to entice people to come over to you. Yeah. You know, why would I go gamble with Fanatics if I'm already set up with somebody else?
Well, they give you that. That's how they are bouncing back and forth now. Is they give you that free bet. So you run out of money with fucking Peter, you go and borrow from Paul real quick, and fucking go jam over there, and then the next place, and you bounce back and forth until you run out of free places, and then eventually probably go where you like it the best, I guess. But
right.
you know,
It's like the fucking DirecTV, Comcast shit. It's like people
we'll give you $100 to leave.
Right. We'll give you this rate, this cheap ass rate for 6 months.
We'll pay the rest of your contract out. And shit like that they used to do.
Right.
Yeah.
And we'll give you 5 free movies.
Yeah. 5 free video rentals on us.
But that would be a cool thing to entice a lot of sports cards people to go over and gamble with Fanatics if they're like, come fucking play with us and we'll send you a box of Prism. Or we'll, you know what I mean? We'll do something like that, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, you know, and the bigger that they get, though, is it just going to kind of fuck the little guys? They keep growing and growing and growing, and no matter what, they're going to keep making money. They're going to keep selling wax. They're going to keep selling all their shit, you know, and, you know, we're down here at the end freaking fighting over fucking PSA 10s, trying to keep them from going to from $100 to $50 and shit. And they're just like, cha-ching, 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 cha-ching.
Yeah.
Your eyes are rolling back like fucking cartoon. Slot machines and shit.
Oh, they print money, bud, for sure. There's no doubt about it. I don't know, dude. I don't know. From everything, I don't know. I don't see them surviving without the little guys. I don't. And that's why I see Panini like kind of struggling, and like a lot of the card manufacturers not. They lost their licensing for a reason. You know what I mean? They're fumbling for a reason. So like they've treated the hobby shitty forever, and they've been fucked up with redemptions and fucked up with all the other shit. I think Fanatics, from what I've heard at interviews and different things, I think they know and understand that. I think they want to try to treat people better.
Yeah.
I really do. And that's not just a hope. That's just like shit I've heard from people that have talked about that.
Yeah. And that's kind of what that fucking, I think we're going to talk about it here in a bit. Or no, we've already talked about it several times. That stupid buyback, not stupid, that buyback shit. I only said stupid because I forgot.
Yeah.
But the buyback thing, you know what I mean? It's kind of like trickle down.
Yeah.
You know?
Sure.
So.
Yeah.
Helps everybody out a little bit.
It does. And I went and traded in a card and bought a hobby box, you know, and I don't normally fuck with hobby shit all that much, so it was cool.
It was an opportunity to actually rip a whole hobby box and shit.
For about half price.
Yeah.
So that's cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Can't beat that.
No, fuck no. Now the buyback shit was a good thing.
Yeah.
And I hope they continued that, and I just have a lot of good high hopes for Fanatics, and if getting all this money through sports gambling or whatever, and however you're doing it, and it makes the hobby better, then I'm down. I just hope that goes where it goes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm hopeful.
Yeah.
And we'll see though. Money does fucking change a lot of things, so who knows?
Yeah. I mean, they've done some cool shit. They've done some dumb shit. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. Yeah. But we'll move on, bro. We'll get off of that. We'll keep an eyeball on that too, just in case, you know, anything changes, or like if they actually do get into sports gambling and start seeing the deets on what goes down.
Or how much it even has to do with cards, or if at all.
If at all. Yeah. It might not. It might just be its own wing and entity on its own. Could, for sure.
I would guess they would probably want to keep it separate, just to keep anybody from even questioning the whole kind of ethic or conflict of interest thing, you know.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Who knows?
Who knows?
Either way, it's more money for the company. But
yeah, and the health of the overall company helps.
Yeah.
You know, in a roundabout kind of way, I'd imagine. But yeah, like I said, we'll move on, bro. Our third topic under the cardboard this week is about the Pike. It was like Colorado Show weekend. We had a show in Colorado Springs.
I-25 card crew.
That's right. Fucking Pikes Peak had a show in Colorado Springs, the Norris Penrose Arena, and that was on Saturday. And iCards had a Saturday and Sunday show with Milestone, the boys out of Cheyenne. I think they're out of Cheyenne, Wyoming. And they had the holiday special extravaganza, and we were able to go to both of them. So thought we'd throw down a little show recap.
Word up.
So how did the Pikes Peak show go for you, brother?
Shit, it was fun. It was pretty busy. It was a nice crowd. Got to move a few cards. Hung out and chilled and kicked it. ended up picking up a beat up Nolan Ryan 1970 Nolan Ryan high number actually. So it's a rare-ish card. So even though it's like crushed to shit, it's still like $50 card. Mm-hmm. And kind of traded this dude. Actually, I bought it off of this dude. He's kind of a rookie, bro, and I was trying to be kind of nice to him and shit. And I kind of wanted it, and I was trying to explain to him how I had to like not pay him what it was worth. And last time he brought it to me, it was worth a lot more. Mm-hmm. And he's like, "Fuck, it was like half of what it was last time." And he didn't want to sell it to me last time, and he wanted to sell it today. He's like, "I just figured I kind of want to move some stuff around, whatever." So I wanted to help him out, and I was like, you know what, just because of what happened last time, whatever, and I like it, and I'll give you $50 for it. That's about what it's worth. I'm probably not really gonna resell it. I might try and get it in a PSA 1 or a SGC 1 or some shit like that.
Yeah,
who knows? And makes me happy to have the card. Makes you happy to have $50, and you can go buy something you like, whatever. He's like, all right, cool. So we make the deal, and he kind of keeps looking around at the table. And then he's like, well, I see you've got this Baker Mayfield downtown right here. And I was like, yes, I'm about to dump me some Baker.
The pump and dump worked.
And he's like, I see you've got it. I had it marked for like $80 or something like that. And $80-$90. And he goes, I see you got it marked for like $80. But it's the few that I see for sale are like around 40, or that have sold are around 40. And 130 wasn't working that day. And so I go to bring up comps, can't find comps. eBay, there's been a bunch that have sold, but they're all best offer. So they're all scratched through 120,
Right.
And then I'm like, dude, I see the last couple I saw were like actually closer to $80, but they were like a week or two ago. But that was even before he came back and won. And I'm trying to explain that matters and shit to him. And he's kind of like, well, the ones I'm seeing are like 40, and he has the sports card investor thing.
Oh no.
Trying to explain, I was like, well, we don't really go by that, It kind of shows some stuff or whatever, but most people don't. That's not what they go to first. Like, that's cool to look at for.
It's a good guideline,
I guess. But most people, you got to go to 130, or at least eBay sold something, whatever. And he's like, oh, I go, I'll tell you what, bro, I'll take $55 for that right now, just because to help you. He's like, I just really want it downtown so bad. He's like, I don't know. It doesn't, I just sold it to you to get $50, and how does that make sense to have to put another $5 to buy something I want? And I was like, bro, I really got. And so I was like, I'm like giving you a deal. I'm trying to explain to him that he got the better end of the deal, dude. You're getting a card for like $25 off, like, basically, bro, at least.
You are fucking me, bro. Okay. I'm allowing you to slide it right in.
Trying to be cool here, so maybe later he'll come back and buy something. So, no, I was just trying to be cool because he could tell he's rookie and shit. And I'm trying to get him like into it and shit, And so I'm selling him his first downtown for $55. He finally buys it. He's like, you know what? Let's do it. And he buys it, and he's freaking stoked.
That's cool.
And I was like, you know what? Fucking, it's cool. That card was gonna probably just sit there for a little bit anyway, and. Those downtowns, I don't know, especially when they change teams, I worry about them. It's a Browns downtown,
right?
And it's like nobody's gonna care.
These 2 teams ago,
yeah. So that could be a $20 card real easily in a couple of years.
Fuck yeah!
And that Nolan Ryan's not really gonna do anything.
It's gonna be that,
yeah. And that's why I told him, I was like, you should have just said let's make a trade or something. We could have figured it out that way. And he's like, oh, and I was trying to teach him, whatever. Then we saw him later on at fucking trade night too, and he was still bragging about that.
Oh, I remember. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, he's still talking about that down there. He's super cool dude. Yeah, and I'm not trying to talk shit or whatever, but he's still learning. You could tell, and it was cool. If you're listening, homie, hope to make another deal with you. And yeah, look it up now, dude. 130's working. You got me. Especially because he won. That could be a $100 card next week.
If he wins again. If he wins again, yeah, absolutely. I still have a Baker Mayfield stained glass PSA 9 for everyone wants one.
You're into that Baker stuff. Yeah, I had a Mosaic Genesis that I should have just talked him into that one because it was way more affordable.
Yeah. That one was cool too.
But he wanted the downtown. I don't think he cared about Baker. I think he wanted the downtown.
It was the card. Yeah, not the player so much.
So,
yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. Other than that, I got my Sean O'Malley RPA back.
Nice.
Yeah, the one I traded away, and then so I got that one back, and then. I picked up a little logo fractor box. That was fun.
Yeah.
A little logo fractor mega box, I guess they are.
I think it's over here behind
our right there behind
whiskey wall.
Buffalo trace. the tatanka.
The tatanka.
Yeah, it was fun. I mean, it was, it It was a mega box with 2 packs of it was the logo factors, and I got an Otani and a rookie or 2 logo factors. So yeah, they were fun.
Yeah,
I would do it again if it was closer to $50. I'm just saying. I don't know what they retailed for originally.
I think they retailed around 50.
Was
I
it?
want to say some. I'm not positive. I'm just throwing.
Well,
that out of my ass.
regular mega boxes I think are 50.
Yeah,
so
it might
probably
have been
a little
70
more.
or something. Yeah,
but I probably overpaid a little bit. I mean, it was less than what they were going for on eBay, so
yeah,
it was fun.
yeah.
Every once in a while, you do it. It's for fun.
Just for the fun of it, eh? Fuck yeah, absolutely.
You
Ripping
gotta wear
boxes,
the stretchy
dude.
pants every now and then. Fucking Nacho Libre.
Sometimes men like to wear stretchy pants.
It's for fun.
Just for fun. Dude, that fucking movie is hilarious, bro.
Yeah, we got. Do we have a Nacho on there? We got to get a Nacho on there.
We got to get Nacho. Write that down. Nacho on the board. I always forget. Like, I'll be at home thinking, like, should we put on the board? And I can't even think of shit.
Something from Nacho.
We lose because you're fat.
That'd be good.
That fucking movie's dope, dude. But
It's a classic.
I was Pikes Peak, and then they had the trade night at John's. John's Sports.
How about you
Cards.
making trades or anything?
I didn't do shit.
No,
nothing.
kicked and chilled.
I just kicked and chilled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Had a cinnamon roll. Those
dude,
cinnamon rolls are pretty good.
Yeah.
Huh?
Appreciate that. Yeah, Jeremy hooked me up with a sick ass cinnamon roll. It was bomb. No, I had a good time. I'm mostly just talking and fucking networking and just doing that.
Just having a time.
Just having fun.
Barbershopping it.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. I was thinking about selling some cards, but I was like, I like my cards. I want to wait till the playoffs. I have some guys that are on the football guys anyway that are on the verge of clinching playoff spots. So I want to see it through on some of those. But
yeah, you ever want to just slap a couple in the case and fucking leave them there while you walk around, bro, and somebody might just want to buy them, you can do that.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, for sure.
You got fucking free rent.
Speaking of rent, I was watching your table. You were making your rounds, going around the room, and I was watching your table for you, and 2 guys wanted to make a deal. We were just fucking talking about that, and 2 guys wanted to make a deal, and he's like, the dude asked me, he's like, big old fucking Zion case, like, one of those big giant ones, and they're taking up like
the suitcase ones.
Yeah, both of them were taking up like the L-shaped corner of the table, and that's a lot of real estate. And he asked me, he's like, dude, do you mind if I put my case up here and we do this? And I was like, yeah, I kind of do. And he got sad.
Yeah.
He got a little upset.
Yeah.
And he's like, and got the case and moved it. It didn't move.
Turn around, motherfucker.
Yeah. Didn't even move. They did the deal right there. Just didn't put the case on top of your cases.
Yeah.
And that was a big, heavy case full of cards, bro. I was like, and those tops of yours are like shell and they're like plastic.
They're not
like,
super
they're
durable.
They're not made to hold up weight. I'm like, bro, no, it's not okay.
Nope.
It's like, dude, what the fuck? But whatever.
Go find you a little spot. It's cool. Get the fuck out of here.
And there's even little tables over by the food area where they could go do that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, but that dude deals with big cards, so he kind of tries to walk around like he's a big swinging dick. So like,
thought he was cute.
Kind of thinks he could just do whatevs. It's like, not at the Rare Elements table, son. Not at this
you
table.
Ain't bought nothing from me.
Yeah.
Or maybe he has. I don't know.
And not necessarily even that nice to me. You know? It's like, whatever.
Yeah.
But if anyone's listening.
Sell him 20%.
That's right. I'll take a cut. If you cut me in, taking up that table space, son.
Take the cheapest PSA 10 in your fucking box.
I know. And probably shit on every card in my box. But no, that happened. Other than that, there was no incidents, really. There never really is. Pikes Peak was a great show, though. It was a good time. Always is.
Yeah, and we got to hit up trade night after that. That was cool.
Yeah, had a good time. Went to go get some Hooters in between.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
Skipped out on the wings. Had me a nice fat burger, though.
But
I've still been craving some wings ever since. I was like, can't you just sell me one wing?
How much for one wing?
How much for one real?
How about I give you $2 and you pour some soda in my hand?
Put it in my hand for a dime. He's like, man, my cups cost 10 cents.
It's like, yo, that guy left a lot of meat on them bones. How about you bring those over here? Let me suck on them bones, girl.
I'm going to get you, sucker, right? That's what that quote's from that we were.
Yeah.
I think they did that skit on In Living Color too, once or twice.
I don't know.
That was Chris Rock, right?
It was Chris Rock. Yep. Yeah. You got change for 100.
You got change for 100.
Dude, that was a funny ass movie. Speaking of Keaton Ivory Wayans, we're just talking about him.
We sure were.
Yeah, that's a good one. That was one of his better ones.
Like, yeah, I made a nice little trade. Well, I mean, it was whatever. It was, with the homeboy Anthony. Fucking, we're having a good old time and shit.
Anthony's fucking cool as shit, bro.
I traded him my Elway auto that I had for a National Treasures PS2 True RPA. So that's pretty cool. It's a cool card. I mean, it's just a defender, whatever. But
yeah.
And then I got a Herbert PSA 10 from him, a Herbert rookie.
Nice.
And then a DT, Damaris Thomas 1 of 1. So it was cool. I got a couple cool ass cards out of the deal.
Oh, you got a DT 1 of 1?
Yeah,
nice.
I got that DT I got off of him was a 1 of 1, and then we had a Javonte Williams patch auto in there, second year patch auto in there too. And I was like, you can have it back. I was kind of beating him up a little bit, and I ended up with the.
it was a little.
Yeah, I was giving him a little bit of a hard time because I kind of didn't really want to do the deal, but I kind of did, but I was like, whatever. I was kind of tired of dragging around that Elway as it was. Everybody keeps talking about wanting to buy it, nobody bought it, so I was like, fuck that card. And then he threw in a little numbered Concussle Wilson.
Concussle.
Like numbered out of like 50 or 100 or some shit like that in the Broncos uniforms. I mean, it's a cool card, but yeah.
Yeah. Concussle Wilson. I can't deal with that. That's fucking funny, bro. Poor dude. He got fucked up, too.
Yeah, he had a pretty good goose egg on his dome.
He did. He did. Hematoma.
Yeah.
I believe they were saying. It's a hematoma.
At least he's fucking trying.
He was trying. He dove head first. He could have slid. Yeah. I give him credit, bro. First time of the year, he actually laid it on the line, and then he gets fucked up.
Yeah.
I feel kind of bad, but that's the game. That's the game. Tua got the shit knocked out of him, the sense knocked out of him, and came back. So we'll see.
We'll see. It's all about how you bounce back.
Yeah. Yeah, they played the Chiefs hard. I was kind of surprised. But, of course, they lost.
But yeah, trade night at Johns and Springs is always a good time, too.
Yeah.
It's always a good time. Oh, and then what'd you pick up in there that night?
At John's, I got a hobby box of Topps Update. And
we were just talking about that.
Yeah, I traded in that Aaron Judge and got that box. And I think that's it. I think that was all I pulled out of there. Opened it, didn't get a ton. I got this fake relic.
Oh, yeah.
Like a Lou Gehrig's Day relic. But it's low numbered. It's like 2 out of 10. Ronald Acuna. And it's about a $50 card.
Yeah.
So I ended up paying like $60 for that box after the after the buyback of the Aaron Judge. So that card pretty much paid for the box and everything else that was in there.
Cool.
Gravy. I got a couple of Julio rookies, couple of Wanders, couple of Bobby Witts. So the gradable ones I'm going to send with you. We're going to send in a little PSA order.
That'll be fun.
See what happens. But yeah, that's all I really picked up. And then Sunday we had the iCards. We had the show up in Denver at the Doubletree Hotel, and that's where we were watching the Bronco game actually. And always a great time.
Started off a little rough and ended up being not the show, the game.
Yeah,
ended up being pretty nice.
I mean,
it was kind of cool,
decently competitive.
At least it was close.
Yeah,
can't cry about covering the spread with the Chiefs.
That's true. That's true. Especially with the season we're fucking having. I got to yell at
I don't even know if we covered the spread, but probably.
I think we did. Actually gave me something to cheer about, man. I was like in a deep, dark place in the first half. And then
it was.
Yeah, I got to scream at a Chiefs fan across the room.
Nice.
Nick Hammer. He was a little loud. He was a little loud when the Chiefs were rolling over us and the Broncos pulled a 27-21. I was like,
cheers to the Broncos covering the spread.
Covering the spread. Fuck yeah. Oh, that's good.
That is pretty nice. Not gonna lie.
Oh man. Oh, that's the taste of victory. Once again.
Another W, huh?
Another W. Aaron Judge staying put in New York.
Sheesh.
Man, Bangers, you're going to owe me your house here soon.
Yeah, we missed you this weekend, too.
I know, we did. Absolutely.
He's probably busy traveling around the world. Probably like fucking Japan or somewhere.
Probably went to Otani's hometown.
Yeah.
But yeah, we missed you bangers for sure. But iCard show was always great. Mark from iCards is always fun to hang out with, and always fun to fucking check out his show. The boys from Milestone are awesome as well, and all the
for sure.
A lot of the Colorado Springs crew went up, and we got to see them again, and it was a good time, man. It's always a good show. If you guys are ever in Denver and they're throwing a show, I definitely recommend.
Yeah, it was fucking super dope. They had the JSA there. That was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Got my Hank Aaron ball authenticated. Got a Charlie Blackmon ball authenticated just for the fuck of it. I knew it was authentic, but might as well slap a sticker on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And it was cool. Homeboy Drew got all kinds of cool ass badass shit.
Dude. Drew.
I know you don't like to do social media or if he likes us even talking about it, but you got some sick shit.
He did. His shit was dope.
You got that fucking, I'm just going to say it, the fucking Tribe Called Quest shirt, bro. Q-tip and fucking.
That's fucking sick as
fuck.
fuck.
Dog. Fucking, dude, that was dope.
Yeah, definitely.
And some cool ass vintage fucking Willie Mays that was signed like 18 times.
Yeah.
It was 4, I think, but it's like a sheet out of a.
Willie Mays.
Sheet out of like a. All right, was it a flyer or?
I think so. Yeah. And Drew giving me some Buffalo Bills, and
that dude is fucking dope.
Fucking coolest dude, man. Thank you.
That fucking John Elway Power Deck card. That's one of the coolest fucking cards I got, man. That's
cool.
Cool.
Yeah, for sure.
I just wish I could play it because it's supposed to play it in a computer and see some highlights or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
I remember those cards from way back in the day. It's like a 2000 Upper Deck Power Deck, I think they're called, something like that. I don't know if that's the year for sure or not, but it was a little disc and you put it in your computer and watch like highlights or whatever. Yeah. I had a Dan Marino and I can't remember a couple other ones way back in the day, but I never had a computer. So that's cool. I never got to test them out and see how they worked.
That's cool though, bro. Fuck yeah.
And he hooked it up with that Jerry Judy auto.
That's right.
And what does Jerry Judy do?
3 tutties.
Bam, son.
He fucking flipped out on a referee, bumped him, talked shit to his own players, pushed them on the sidelines.
That dude was going on.
3 touchdowns.
Oh yeah, he was all fucking doing all kinds of yayo before the game or something. Huh?
Oh shit, dude! Fucking Jerry Judy was going hard. Oh man. But yeah, that we ended up after the iCard show. We ended up going down to the Hobby Source, the newest, latest, and greatest LCS in the Denver metro area. We went down there and checked them out. I picked up a Steve Atwater PSA 10 rookie off of Steve from the Hobby Source.
That's right.
He gave me a great deal
at the iCard show, right?
Yeah, it was. And I got a Dr. Dre Pokemon card too, like a custom card.
Yeah, those are cool.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
I also picked up one of those for my nephew.
That's funny. We were on.
I guess he's my nephew now.
They're buying him gifts, dude. That's what it is now. You done solidified it.
Yeah, I bought. I got that from old Time It Down, dude. Don't freaking sleep on Time It Down's freaking value boxes either. I'll just say that. It's a little known secret that he has some nice shit in there.
Nice. Oh, dude, Dennis always has awesome stuff.
Yeah.
Fucking A. But it was funny. We're on both sides, opposite sides of the show, and we both picked up the same Dr. Dre card.
Yep.
And they were like, "Oh, check this out." I was like, "I got one too."
Yeah. Like, oh, you check this out.
No, check mine out.
Did you get yours from Mark?
No, I got it from Irvin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
because I saw Mark posted one too, so I don't know if he had one or if he was just posting it.
I think he was just posting that one. He's the one who showed it to me. Mark's it's like, check out this Dr. Dre poke, and I was like, what?
Oh, DC has a freaking Snoop Dogg auto, bro.
Does he?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's cute.
That would be cool.
It's pretty pricey though. I don't really know what it's worth, but it's. Yeah.
I'm sure just his rookie card is like $400 in a PSA 10. Just that card. Yeah. So an auto is probably crazy.
Yeah, it's on a card. I don't know if it's considered his rookie card, but it's on like a card. So I don't know. It's cool.
Is it just like his face like this?
Kind of. I think I want to say it just looks kind of like a picture from a fucking 110 camera or some shit.
I think that is the rookie card.
Is it?
Yeah, I think so.
I'll have to double check.
I'll ask DC. I was like, send me a picture of that, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah.
Hobby Source.
Hobby Source.
That was fun.
Fucking dope, dude. It was a good time. Went down there and talked to the homie Walker and John. And
always good to see John.
Yeah, for sure. Always good to see John. He's a good homie.
Yep. And now that he's going to be helping run the shop, he probably won't be at the shows quite as often.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, not in the same capacity anyway.
Yeah, hooked it up with a good deal on a couple vintage cards, and it was fun.
Yeah, we threw up a video of it on all our socials. So
Heck yeah.
if you want to check that out, please do. But yeah, it was a great card weekend, man. Had
It was
a
a pretty
fucking
good card weekend.
awesome time. We ate Five Guys burgers and fries.
Word.
Shit.
Mm-hmm. Dude, I've been eating like a fat fuck. I've gained about 10 pounds in the last month. I'm like, damn it.
Oh yeah.
Doctor's gonna be pissed.
Oh yeah. It's the Christmas season.
Oh man, the Mom Dukes just started making all kinds of homemade candy and shit, bro.
Oh.
Fucking white chocolate fudge
White
and
chocolate.
fucking almond toffee and shit.
Yeah.
It's over, bro. Might as well just start digging my grave now.
Oh fuck.
Cut my toes off now.
Just chop them off. Cut me, Mick. Cut me. Yeah, we'll move on. Before we move on to the wax element, though, want to hear a little word from our sponsor? This podcast is brought to you by Denver Card Shows. Come find your grail and chill with some of the dopest people in the hobby. For more information, check out denvercardshows.com.
He always has those dope Zion cases for sale too.
Yeah,
so
he
hit
has.
him up for that.
Yeah, he has all of them too. Now he has like the backpacks. He has the big ones. Everything. Dude.
I know. I kept walking past him. I was like, I want to get one. I'm gonna get one, but I was like, I don't quite have the money just yet, but I do, but I don't. And I was like, nah, not yet.
Yeah, I was checking out the backpack.
Yeah.
It's pretty dope, dude.
Is it?
Yeah, it has like.
I didn't want to check it out too much because I would have bought it.
Oh, dude.
I'm probably gonna get one eventually, but
They're sick. They have like USB plug-ins on the outside, so you can just plug right in and like fucking your battery charger on the inside.
oh man,
It's fucking sick, dude. They're dope. They're dope.
oh man,
So I'm probably gonna end up getting a backpack.
word.
They're cool. They're real cool. And I'll get it from you, John. Absolutely.
And if you tell him you saw it on the pod, he'll give you a pat on the back and say thank you.
Yeah, he actually he's like a couple people told me we heard your commercial on the pod, so I was like, fuck yeah, that's cool as hell.
Cool.
Absolutely. But check out the Denver Card Shows. There's going to be a show this weekend in Denver, Crown Plaza Hotel, and it's going to be the 17th and 18th, a 2-dayer.
I decided to go ahead and get a table for up there.
Did you?
So probably just a table. I think I'm just gonna take. I might not take everything, but I'm gonna go rock it, fly the banner, chill.
Yeah.
Hang out. Well, mainly I want to go get Derek Wolf's autograph on Saturday.
Dude,
so
he's going to be there Saturday?
Yep.
Fuck, I would
Did you see that picture I posted in the Bronco group?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I have an old redemption from his rookie card 2012 that he never signed the redemptions from Panini. And they had that, just a couple of years ago. It was like 9-10 years they had that fucking thing. And they gave me 150 Panini points.
Oh. That would have been way cooler to have the Derek Wolf card.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
But just as like a joke, mostly I want to have him autograph the redemption.
Fuck yeah, dude. That'd be
and
sick.
just fucking, maybe like a orange pan or whatever the fuck they got. I don't really care that much, but
have him put this on it.
Panini sucks. I was gonna ask him, bro, but do you think he would?
Fuck yeah.
You think he might?
Oh, I guarantee he would.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. He's fucking cool. He's cool, bro. He's cool.
I wonder how much they'll charge for that.
I don't know. I guarantee he will.
I'll ask him.
Dude, he gives no fucks.
I bet you it's $25, I think, for inscriptions.
Oh, yeah.
I think I don't know. I'll have to see. I don't really care. I'm
Yeah.
gonna do it.
If you talk to him, tell him your fucking homie loves him.
Yeah.
Dude, he's on the drive show in the 104.3 The Fan in Denver.
Yeah.
He kills it.
Does he?
He's funny as fuck. And he's like,
Yeah, it's Saturday from 11:30 to 12 or something like that.
yeah.
He's only signed for like a half hour, I think. So.
Yeah. That would be. I wanted to try to get get something signed from him. I like him. He's cool as hell, dude. He's cool. He's a hunter. I'm a hunter. Fucking very similar. But the fact that he's like 7 foot tall and like played NFL football, that's a little different.
I mean, close
enough.
Yeah,
probably way about the same.
Yeah, plus he a hunky.
He was saying,
just kidding.
He was hunting this last.
Oh, what did I
weekend.
call him a while back when I was talking shit about how he didn't autograph a puto or something? I called fucking Derek Wolf a puto. I'm joking, dog.
Those are jokes.
For real,
Those is jokes. I don't want you to hear this and fuck
me up.
He's a beast.
He'll just squish me, Hulk smash me.
He could pick us both up with each hand.
If anybody ever does pass this on to him, at least let me get my autograph first.
Just wait until after Saturday, please. But yeah, dude, fucking A. It's going to be a good show. The Denver card shows are always good shows. So if you're in the neighborhood, definitely go by there. Definitely tell everybody that you heard it on the pod. And you'll see Jeremy. I'm going to try to make it up on Sunday. I have some priors going on this weekend, so I might not be able to make it. But
You'll be there in spirit if you don't.
I will for sure.
I'll try and like whip out the camera and try and record some shit at least or something. Maybe put a piece of little video together. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, that'd be cool, bro.
I haven't attempted that enough to be confident enough to really try it, but all you gotta do is fucking, you never know if you don't try, right?
That's right. That's right.
When in doubt, whip it out.
Shit. Oh man. And the fucking COVID, when I laugh hard, I still start coughing.
Yeah, I haven't been able to kind of quite catch my breath all the way still since, but
fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
It's a lot of this too, though, so it doesn't help that.
And getting old. Old father time.
Oh man. But you want to jump into the wiggity wax, my brother?
As soon as we.
Oh, okay.
Can we get a motherfucking moment of silence for this small chronic break?
I almost started saying the next part of that, and I can't. I get in trouble. I'll get us canceled.
Oh, that one don't work. That's
that's the one from last week, huh?
That's my failed Bronco lighter.
That
I've had since the Super Bowl 50 win.
Man, that was.
It lasted all the way up until just the other day.
That's a 7-year lighter.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. But yeah, dude, fucking 7 years. It's been a long 7. A lot's happened. A lot of losses.
Yeah.
A lot of losses in between there.
Dude, could you imagine if we didn't have the defense that won us the Super Bowl that year? How long it would have felt?
Oh, that'd been terrible. It'd been since '98.
Man.
Yeah.
And we very easily could have won 2 or 3 with Peyton.
I think so. Yeah.
Easily could have.
Mhm.
Should have won at least one more.
At least one more. That Ravens, the year we lost to the Ravens, that was a great team. We were a really good team. Yeah. Oh well.
Anyway, fuck that shit.
But want to jump in the wax?
Yep.
Oops. Wrong button. Our first topic under the wax element is about 2022 Topps Triple Threads Baseball. That shit's going to be coming out on December 16th. It looks like there's 2 7-card packs per box. And it looks like there's one.
I think it's like usually mini boxes. Is it still?
I think so. Yeah, I think it is. I think there's one auto triple relic in there and a jumbo relic. And also a rookie auto or auto jumbo relic and a triple relic.
Yeah.
All in those come in the box. Boxes, I saw them selling for like $365 to $400, somewhere in that sweet spot. What are your thoughts about triple threads, bro?
Dude, I love it. I think it looks awesome. The one downside to triple threads, I think, and it's why it's not as sought after or whatever, is it has a lot of sticker autos.
No.
It may even be all sticker autos. I'm not sure, but
Really?
it has the cool die cut stuff for the patches. The holes for the patches is usually letters or something cool. It's not just a little square or a little hole. Yeah. It'll say something sometimes. It might say first in her ass or whatever.
Oh, right. Right.
The Ronda Rousey card, yeah.
Dopest card in the hobby. Yeah.
There's a Ronda Rousey card that's Topps Triple Threads, and the way that the patches line up, it's supposed to say first in her class, but the way the patches line up, it's pretty cool.
The in and her and ass are highlighted.
So, yeah.
I think Scanlon had one of those.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
I wanted to buy it, and I need to get with him and see where it ended up. He said he sold it to somebody, so I'm going to have to find it.
Go for a search.
Yeah. But one of my favorite cards of all time, and I mean, it's just one of mine because it's Nolan Arenado, but it's his Topps Triple Threads rookie. And yeah, it's his only RPA. It's game used. Yeah, it's sick.
Yeah.
I have one numbered at a 75, I want to say, but
nice.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite cards for sure. Triple threads in general, I love it. I think it's sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. How well does it do price wise?
Like aftermarket
like
or
singles? Yeah.
yeah, not as good. I don't think.
No.
Mm-mm.
Which is odd because they're such cool looking cards.
Yeah.
They're visually good. You know, they're visually nice cards.
Mm-hmm.
And
It's popular. It's just not expensive.
Mm-hmm. That's weird. Some baseball products are like that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I'm not sure why. I really don't know.
Yeah.
A lot of booklets and stuff too, and some people don't really dig booklets. I guess they don't dig sticker autos. Topps was really good about all their relics and shit being game used, but even more and more lately, that's been
It's kind of fallen off.
been same player worn, and Topps triple threads won't have it obviously, but they're making more and more manufactured relics and shit. Which, if it's player worn, not much fucking different, really.
Right. It's true. Yeah, that's a good point.
I mean, yeah, I've always liked it though. I always thought it was sweet.
Yeah. I like
used
it
to
too.
love it for football, especially. But
Man, when Fanatics gets fucking football licensing, dude.
yeah, that could be cool.
Ooh, that'd be a nice set to get in football, like those triple relics or like triple autos. Like, get like I like how when they have like the best rookie quarterbacks or like the best 3 at a position or whatever. I like those cards a lot.
Yeah,
That'd be dope to have one like I mean, it's already passed, of course, but like a Burrow or Herbert and a Jalen Hurts or like, you know what I mean? Like football shit like that.
yeah, yeah. I had a Broncos 1-of-1, Demaryius Thomas, Eric Decker, and
I remember that.
Monty Ball.
Monty Ball.
But I traded that for 2 huge Eric Decker collector, the Eric Decker collector, if there is such a thing, but for some other shit. So the same card numbered at like 9, and then some other shit too. But
nice,
yeah, like a DeMarcus Ware, National Treasures, and 2 other autos and shit. But yeah,
that's cool.
So yeah, no, I love triple threads, bro. I think it's awesome.
Yeah, most times when I'm looking through people's cases and looking through their cards, and I'll see a dope like auto or dope patch, like, oh, this is nice, and it's always triple threads.
Yeah,
just quick first glance, like, oh, dope, oh, triple threads. Of course it is.
Yeah, and it's weird. It's not that popular, not super valuable. It's not gradable, I guess, probably really. All the fucking, it's thick. All the die cut lettering and fucking everything, you probably fucking don't grade worth the fuck.
Right.
So
banged up corners and shit.
That might be part of why too. I don't know. It's
Yeah.
weird. It's weird what the freaking hobby Illuminati decides is popular or valuable.
The hobby Illuminati. That's funny. It's true though.
Yeah,
it is true.
PSA, because we said so.
Because we said, motherfucker. That's why.
You know what's kind of I've been hearing more people talk about it anyway over the last couple of years, and has been kind of making a comeback as a Stadium Club too.
Oh yeah.
It's not valuable, but at least it's like more sought after, I guess, or more people are like realizing that it's cool.
Yeah, it's really cool. They have the best pictures in the game.
Like, each one is like fun, dude. Each picture in Stadium Club like almost like it like makes you smile. It like makes you like fucking love baseball, man.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? When you see the pictures in Stadium Club, that's exactly how I feel inside.
Yeah,
I fucking love baseball.
Yep.
Exactly. But
100%.
I don't know, man.
I don't know why they didn't get the love, but they're dope, dude. Even back in the day, I remember when they first came back, Stadium Club cards were always cool. They've been cool since the fucking day one.
I almost bought a box of 91, 92, somewhere around there, Stadium Club football off of Milestone yesterday just for fun of it.
Just for a fun rip.
Yeah.
Hell
I don't
yeah.
think there's anything in there, but just for fun. I didn't do it, but
yeah,
I pussed out. But, it's beautiful.
Yeah, yeah. That's why I bought that Bo Bichette rookie, that short print, like where they have the tower in the background.
Oh, yeah.
I saw that card, and I've seen it before, but I've never actually seen it in person. I saw that card at the Denver card
got
show.
the needle,
The Toronto Space Needle thing. And I saw it at the Denver card show and picked that fucker up immediately. I was like, yeah, buying that. That's one of the coolest pictures I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, love it. But they're actually going to be coming out here soon too. I didn't put them in the wax this week, but I want to say they're going to be like in January, or I think it's the Stadium Club Chrome that's going to be coming out here pretty quick.
Yeah.
But how much do the hobby boxes go for that usually?
The Chrome one's a little more, but I like the. Well, I don't know. What I don't like. That's one thing that I don't like that Topps has done in the last few years is make everything chrome.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
this, that, fuck whatever. Eat Garbage Pail Kids. Fuck, bro. Whatever, I guess. But
It's all chrome.
they like the shiny stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So
it's true.
I would prefer if they just kept regular Stadium Club.
Just paper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But whatever. Because that's already came out, right? I'm pretty sure for this year.
I think it did.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it did.
I did open a box of Stadium Club Chrome last year, and it was okay.
Yeah.
It was fine, but yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, we'll see. Triple Threads coming out here at December 16th. Was it? Yeah, December 16th. And that'll move us to our next one, which is speaking of kind of like the same kind of stuff, like everything's chrome. 2022 Topps Chrome Black baseball is coming out on the 16th as well.
Mm-hmm.
These ones are 4 cards a pack and just one pack per box. And in each pack, there comes an auto, a parallel, and 2 base cards. It's a pretty short checklist. There's only 100 players on it. What are your thoughts about this one, dude? Topps Chrome Black.
I think the auto comes in case too. Usually,
I think
right?
so. Yeah, I think you're right.
Kind of like basically I just said, same thing, same feelings I have about that as Cosmic, as all this other shit. It looks nice. At least it looks totally different, but
Yeah.
it's a little too dark and it's a little too expensive for what it really is. And it's kind of expensive, and I don't think a lot of people care either. It doesn't hold a ton of value either. I've seen some pretty nice ones that were fairly cheap.
Yeah, yeah. That Will Clark auto I bought was one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think they're like $159 a box.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
4 cards.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not horrible, but
Yeah.
for 4 cards, it's
For
like
an auto and a
$40 a card. I mean, 2 of them are base cards. So
true. Yeah, this is true.
if you don't get,
I think
good
everything's
auto,
numbered in there too, right, or something.
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
I'm not 100% on that either, but
If you hit a shitty auto, you're kind of fucked. So I mean, you could be.
I'm not the biggest fan. I think they're kind of ugly, honestly. I'm not quite ugly is not quite the word, but like just it's dark, it's black. It's like black and a picture of the player, and that's it.
Right.
And like Topps logo a little bit, and
like they're okay.
maybe a flash of color on the parallels and shit. But
I like them better than the Cosmic for sure. But
just another thing that could just be in the fucking regular Chrome if they wanted it to.
like a little short print insert or something. Yeah.
Basically, it's just another set of a set of a set kind of thing.
Yeah. It's like something that spawned out of Chronicles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sets of sets.
Would you buy any of that? Like, with this rookie class being like so dope with so many big names in it, would you attempt any of that, or would you just kind of stick with your?
I wouldn't actually buy a box, but I would maybe buy a single of it if I thought it was cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm really trying my hardest not to buy anything too much. I'll buy some UFC just because I love ripping it and shit. And I buy a few fucking blasters or some shit here or there. I bought that fucking mega box, but it's tough. Wax is tough.
Yeah. Yeah. If I had your luck pulling shit, I'd buy wax all the fucking time.
Yeah, even if it does seem that way, it still doesn't even out.
Oh no, no, you're just closer to even than I am. That's all that is.
Yeah, I mean, I've had some luck. I'm not gonna lie. I've made some nice pulls and shit, bro. And some case hits and shit and stuff like that.
Yeah, you've pulled a kaboom out of a blaster box.
Yeah, I pulled a kaboom. I pulled a couple animal prints out of some fucking select blasters, and yeah, I pulled a 75th anniversary diamond thing or whatever out of the basketball prism.
That's right. Yeah,
quite a few. A lot of them. Not all of them were worth money, but they were SSPs or whatever the fuck you want to call them. Soup.
But speaking of UFC wax, that's our third topic under the wax element this week. 2022 Donruss Optic UFC is coming out December 21st. And they're basically like, the football and basketball hobby boxes. One auto per, like a parallel or an insert per pack. So there's a lot of parallels. You're going to get probably 15 of them, 12 of them at least. And, dude, there's going to be UFC downtowns.
Word.
What are your thoughts about this new set that's about ready to drop?
I'm honestly fairly excited. I hope it's like less than $200. I'll be fucking pretty excited.
Yeah.
I'll definitely give it a shot if that's the case. The first of the line just sold out today.
Yeah.
And the final price was like 120 or 190.
Really?
But it was, they do this stupid Dutch auction, their Dutch auction or whatever, where
the Panini Dutch auction,
where some people probably paid fucking $500 or whatever.
Right. Right.
And some people paid 190. And once it hits the price that everybody feels comfortable, then it sells out automatically.
Right.
But, that's what's, I guess, kind of sort of cool about social media, because there was a lot of people chattering about it. And everybody was saying, "Oh, I'm gonna wait till it gets 200." Like lots of people. So I think everybody was like kind of pretty on the same page. Yeah. I just, I think it's gonna be cool. The downtowns are like gonna be like international. You know what I mean? Like there'll be like a Brazil and
right.
Maybe somewhere from Russia or whatever. You know what I mean? Like have some bombs and shit.
Yeah. It's like it's gonna be in Russia, like bombing Ukrainians.
But I mean, I think it's gonna be cool. One thing that I wonder about Panini and UFC is how long they're gonna keep that license.
Yeah.
Is Topps gonna give a shit? Is Topps gonna come after that? Is Topps, you know what I mean? Or is Panini gonna kind of keep rocking? If it bounces right back to Topps fairly quickly, is anybody gonna give a shit about the Panini cards in between? Does it really matter? I don't know.
Yeah.
How much is everybody gonna hate Panini when all the fucking breaking news comes out about how shady they are? Panini sucks. Actually, a drug trafficking ring and shit.
They actually manufacture in sweatshops.
Yeah.
Yeah. All this fucking terrible shit.
Who knows, man?
Yeah. Well,
but another thing that came out this week too was the Prism Pink Ice packs, and those were for sale on Panini website for 20. I think they might even still be $25 a pack, but they're not numbered or anything. It's just the pink ice that it's pink ice, bro. What is that usually in?
Pink ice? I don't know.
Blasters and shit. Pink, almost anything is usually in like blasters and shit, right?
Yeah,
like hanger packs or something like that. So now they just fucking hawked it separately instead of putting it in the fucking.
Are you serious?
$25 for a 3-card pack.
For fuck's sake.
And that would have normally been in a $15 fucking hanger pack.
Yeah. Damn, bro. Yikes.
For basketball, I think that's what was in the basketball hanger packs, right?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was something like that. Yeah.
Which why you fail.
Yeah. Fuck.
No numbering, no nothing. Just, they're not necessarily SP. They're just Panini Direct, basically.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Yeah. But for $25, I mean,
it's not awful, but at the same time, it's just.
Yeah, it should have been in
it should have just been a Blaster exclusive or
something.
Yeah. Available at Walgreens or whatever.
A mega box, something.
Mm-hmm.
Not that.
Yeah, mega box. That's perfect.
Yeah. Or even at least $10 back
or
something.
Wow.
Yeah. Whatever. Fuck them dudes.
Fuck those dudes. Motherfuckers. I can't wait till they lose their licensing, bro. I really
that's what I was kind of saying that, like almost hoping that Topps gets that shit back. Because, dude, I'd love to see some more Triple Threads UFC. And dude, Topps Finest UFC was sick too, bro.
Topps Chrome UFC. Dope.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll see.
We'll see.
We shall see.
Hopefully, if Panini keeps it, they'll fucking stop sucking.
Maybe. At some point, they're going to have to, especially if, Fanatics brings their game. Panini's going to have to step it up.
What are they going to do, bro?
Yeah.
At a certain point.
Yeah.
At a certain point, just like PSA, bro, they're either going to have to fucking... I mean, I guess if PSA is cheap enough, it's going to be hard to fucking knock them off, bro.
Yeah.
But, it's like people say, fucking, if you want the other companies to do better, vote with your wallet or whatever, go to another company. But how do you expect me to fucking bite the bullet for the future? You know what I mean? Like,
you want me to step in front of that bus?
Yeah. It's tough.
It is.
That's an uphill battle for sure.
Oh my God. Definitely. Ice skating uphill, bro. Guaranteed. SGC's making moves though. I was watching a video. I think it was this morning before work, and they were showing prices on SGC 10s, and they're creeping.
Yeah,
they're creeping.
Well, the main way, it's like I've always said too, for any of these other companies, besides especially the small ones, if they ever want to gain any respect, the people that own those fucking slabs, if they ever want their slabs to be worth money, instead of trying to force them on everybody for fucking PSA 10 prices, they need to go out and buy some for PSA 10 prices.
Right.
And set the fucking comps and shit.
Set the comps, 100%.
And fucking just get together as a community and say, let's fucking ride.
Mm-hmm.
Because these motherfuckers are only doing that for a quick flip, and I guarantee if they get money and they're rebuying cards, they ain't rebuying FCG or fucking any of these other ones.
No,
you know what
absolutely
I mean?
not. Yeah.
They're buying PSAs.
Mm-hmm.
Beckett's maybe fucking,
Maybe.
even fucking SGCs and whatever. Raw.
Raw.
I mean,
I'd buy Raw before I'd.
or even FCG. Of a lot of people, or any of them.
I've
Most people say they're gonna fucking crack them and send them somewhere else.
Yeah, I've actually been seeing more of them lately.
A little bit, yeah, dude. That guy was telling you about that had some of those really nice cards. He had a bunch of FCG, some nice cards in FCG.
Did he really?
And he said he bought them in a collection like that.
Yeah.
I asked him right away. I was like, "Oh, did you send these to them, bro?" He's like, "No, I bought those like that." I think I might have even brought it up last week, or I definitely was telling you.
Yeah.
I was like, "What do you think about FCG?" And he says, "I think I'm gonna crack them and send them to PSA."
I think I'm gonna crack these motherfuckers. Yeah. But no, you're right.
And unfortunately, even for them, like PSA is even cheaper than them right now.
Right.
So it's cheaper than all of them.
All of them.
Well, I think FCG might be $14. I could be wrong about that. Maybe they are a little cheaper, but still, he's still more expensive. I mean,
yeah. SGC is all of them. Or I think CSG is not. I think they have a level at like $13 or something.
Yeah, and I'm curious also to see what the prices are going to be like next year.
Yeah. Yeah.
After the Christmas rush.
See what
We
happens.
might start seeing that $8 shit again.
$8 bolts, son. Hell yeah. Yeah.
Who knows?
No, but you're 100% right, bro. Like if you want your card company to win, go pay for them.
Yep.
Go pay.
Not just grade with them and sell them.
Yeah. Go buy them.
And expect people to want to pay prices for them. You got to go buy them.
Exactly. You can't expect people to do shit you won't do.
Actually, don't even grade with them. Just go buy them.
Just go buy them.
Yeah.
Yeah. And just go into the auctions, fucking bid them up, bro.
Yep.
That's the thing. Is like a lot of I know some of it's shield and some of it's bullshit, but like the eBay auctions, like that's why those are the true comps, because that's what people are willing to pay.
Yeah.
And if they're willing to outbid and throw money at it, that's the real deal right there.
Mm-hmm.
And if you want that for SGC or Beckett again, you have to go fucking put your money where your mouth is, dude. You're 100% on the money with that, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's cool. I have no beef with a lot of these other little companies, bro, but that's the only way they're going to gain traction is if people buy them, not if people grade with them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Doesn't matter how many slabs they crank out if nobody's buying them.
Yeah.
In the secondary market.
They just become raw cards basically in a nice holder.
Because like it or not, that's what grading has become, is not, for the most part anyway. There's people that grade for PC, but probably 80-90% of people who are grading is to resell it or to at least add value.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or even to add value for even a future sale.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
So that when they go to sell it, it's worth the most.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I don't blame people for that, PSA, if that's what it is, that's what it is.
Yep.
I don't make the rules. I just abide by them.
We don't make the rules. We just think them up and write them down.
Oh, shit. But you want to fucking jump into some sports, my brother?
I would love to.
So we're going to start out our sports element this week with Zion. Did you see that shit, dude? Did you see what Zion did?
Yeah.
He threw down this crazy 360 windmill dunk at the end of the Suns game. And they were up by like 8 points. The game was over. It's like the last waning seconds. And Zion gets...
Good for him, bro.
Got like that breakaway pass and just fucking threw it down.
He's having fun, bro.
Yeah.
He's out there showing he can do it, actually. Showing the haters what's up.
Mm-hmm.
Who cares if you're fucking rubbing it in their face a little bit.
Rubbing a little salt into the face of a team that eliminated your team from the playoffs last year.
Yeah.
So that's what he said. He's like, yeah, he was injured at the time. And he's like, yeah, I was hurt. And, my boys were out there playing and they, they beat us and they beat my boys. So I wanted to let them know we're here.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck yeah. I love that shit. the Suns were a little pissed off. Chris Paul's over
Of
there
course.
talking shit.
I would be too.
Yeah.
You know.
You're proud.
Yeah.
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 But I thought it was awesome, dude.
Punk.
Do you think something like that could wake up his cards, bro? Do you think like people would be like, "Hey, Zion putting exclamation points on shit"?
I mean, I think he's slowly been climbing. His fucking shit just tanked so hard because of everything. He started off so hyped. He was fucking, the fucking card, and
Yeah.
now it's so crazy to see that the gap between him and Ja is so far, actually.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's going to come back. I think Ja's, sad to say because I got a pretty nice Ja card, but it's kind of, he's coming down a little bit no matter how good he does. He fucking peaked and he's coming back down to earth just a little bit. And Zion's kind of going back to where, he should be. They're kind of like meeting in the middle a little.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see. It's kind of going to depend on playoffs and shit, I think.
Yeah.
What they can do as far as getting their respective teams a win.
Yeah. Yeah, and the Pelicans are playing really good, too. Playing good ball right now, and fucking, they're probably going to hit the playoffs. Memphis will, too. So, that would be dope. Like, first-round matchup, Pelicans, Grizzlies, that'd be sick. 2019 class right there, that'd be dope as fuck.
Yeah, and Ja's still sick, too,
Yeah.
But
yeah. But hopefully, dude, I like Zion.
Yeah.
I really do.
I'd like to see him do well, too.
I really would, dude. Especially for all the, like, big guys.
Yeah.
Like, he got a lot of beef for fucking being heavy. And, like, I'm a little heavy. And I like to play a little ball. And, let's do it for us big guys. Zion. Let's do it.
Yeah.
For us, fetish fucking...
for chunky monkeys.
Chunky monkey only fans.
Just don't stick nothing up your butt. In it or nothing in it, just around it is okay.
Just around's fine. But yeah, dude, hopefully Zion he's been playing really well too. I think he's been averaging like over 30 points the last like 3 or 4 games. So I'd like to see him continue to do that. You know what else I liked about it, dude, is I missed fucking being a badass in basketball. Like I miss like not giving a fuck about all that dumb shit. Like, I'm gonna fucking slam this shit in your face and start a rivalry with these motherfuckers. Like, I miss that. There's no real rivalries anymore in basketball. Like, there were in the 80s and 90s, and, like, I miss that. And
I was watching some debate on some sports show on SportsCenter or something about that, and they were saying the rivalries now is not necessarily between teams, but almost more between players and shit.
Yep. Yep. It's true.
Yeah, even if they're on the same team.
It was like Steph and LeBron really for a while there. Yeah. And KD kind of was in the mix a little bit.
They bounce around from teams so much that doesn't really exist anymore.
Yeah, that's true. Back then, guys played each other every year in the playoffs, and they were both Bulls and Knicks, and like they were just lifetime Chicago Bulls.
And they never would have. If you dude, they probably never dreamed the salaries that are coming now.
No,
you know what I mean. That they were like, they probably never even dreamed of making that kind of money or being offered that kind of money. And they might say, "Oh, I wouldn't have done it," but fucking.
Are you sure?
Yeah, when you're being offered hundreds of thousands versus millions, there's a big difference, bro.
Yeah, you could change your life and change all your family around you's life.
Generational money, man.
Absolutely. Makes a difference.
Yeah. Maybe I will go play over there.
A lot of people say a lot of things until it's them.
Yeah,
and
bro,
that money's
it's
in front
tough.
of you.
Yeah.
Makes a difference when it's your decision.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I miss those rivalries.
Yeah.
I miss that like that.
Even if those football rivalries are not like they used to be.
They're really not, bro. There's a couple.
The divisional ones are okay.
There's a couple boiling right now.
Yeah.
I think the Chiefs and Bills are boiling a little bit, and I think the Chiefs and Bengals are boiling a little bit too.
Yeah.
So that's kind of a cool one.
Yeah.
Let's see where that goes, because it's like 3 of the like main quarterbacks right now of the young guys. Patrick Mahomes is beast, but fucking animal. I fucking no look through.
He's so fucking
dude.
lucky, bro. That's all that motherfucker is just lucky. Fuck him.
That fucking
Unless he ever plays with the Broncos, then he's dope.
Then he's the best ever. That was like Peyton Manning. I hated that guy.
Same.
Hated him. And then fucking comes on over. It's like, what was it on Major League? He goes like, it's amazing what a new uniform will do for a guy.
Yes, sir.
He's doing that little shimmy that makes the women of Cleveland go crazy.
Barkman or something like that. Or
Parkman.
Parkman.
Yeah.
Parkman.
Then when he got traded to the White Sox, like he's doing the shimmy and it makes the women here in Cleveland sick.
Yeah.
Bob Uecker, R.I.P. Bob Uecker.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he was the best.
Classic.
But speaking of fucking NFL, we're kind of dabbling into it. That'll get us into our second topic under the sports element, which is the Week 14 NFL recap. We were busy at the card shows all weekend, so we didn't get to catch all the football, but I caught some highlights.
Bruh. The guy I was playing against in one of my leagues didn't set his fucking shit. I sent him a message because I felt bad. He never responded. He still never said his shit. He had 3 receivers that he didn't set. He didn't set his flex, or 2 receivers. They each scored almost 20 each on his fucking bench.
Oh,
I was fucking golden grams, bro. Guess whose fucking defense he had?
Who?
Patriots, son. Bro, he came back. I lost to somebody with 3 people on their fucking bench, dog.
Fuck.
To lose out on the playoffs and get kicked out of the playoffs.
Damn, bro. That sucks.
Sad, sad day in my fucking fantasy football world.
Where's the 5 fingers? Say to the face.
Straight up, bro. Right in the face. I did make my playoffs in the other league, but
Did you?
Dude, I was sad last night. I was fucking cussing. I was like, fuck. Oh, man.
That sucks, dude.
And the Patriots. Fuck the Patriots, too, but.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Kyler Murray went out like the fucking first series. I was like, no. And it was cool. I was still up by like 10 points, dude. And they scored, I don't know, 20-some points, I think. Fucking assholes. God.
That
killed
sucks,
me, dude.
bro. That sucks.
Sad, sad day.
Sorry, brother.
Anyway, let's talk about some NFL football.
Okay. All right. So the Thursday night game starred Baker Mayfield. Well, we kind of touched on it earlier, but he came back. They were down 16-3, just like the Buccaneers were on Monday night, 16-3. 4 minutes ago, same exact scenario, and Baker did exactly what Tom Brady did. Brought him back, scored the game-winning tutty with fucking like 10 seconds to go. Dude,
that was pretty cool to watch, honestly.
It gave me chills, bro, a little bit. I was like, that was cool as fuck. I'm a Baker fan. I like Baker, so I always root for the guy. And to see him do that, dude, was fucking cool. Gotta say.
It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I've never been like a huge fan of his, but I don't hate him. And so like was never like rooting against him.
Right.
And I feel like he got kind of a raw deal, so I was like hoping he did better.
Mm-hmm.
And it's good to see that, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's good to see that. I still should have gone to that downtown though.
Hey, I have a fucking stained glass if you want one.
It's Dizang Glizass.
But that was an awesome Thursday night game. Real exciting. Came off the couch for at least twice in that last couple minutes. There was a really bad penalty. I can't remember who it was, but Baker had the ball, and one of the defenders just knocked the ball out of his hand, and they gave him a first down on like a third down, dude. It was like a 15-yard penalty. It was a bonehead-ass play. Hey, whatever it takes, sometimes you need a little bit of luck too. So he got some luck. Baker completed the comeback.
That's why the football's shaped the way it is, so it doesn't ever bounce the same way twice.
That's right. That's right. So Baker, we'll see what happens with him, with the Rammies. The Bills fucking beat the Jets in kind of a yawn fest, bro. Like it was kind of a defensive game. I think they won 20-12. They didn't score a ton of points, but they keep winning. The Bills are 10-3, I believe now. So Bills are going. Vikings went down to the Lions, dude. Lions have been playing strong football, dude.
Fucking A.
I think they're 1 game or 2 games out of a playoff spot.
That's
right
insane.
now. Yeah. Dan Campbell has those boys playing hard.
Fucking Jared Goff, huh?
Jared Goff, bro. Jared Goff.
Kirk Cousin 2.0. 2.5. I don't know.
He showed him up this week. That's for sure. They played pretty good, though. I mean, the Vikings always play pretty good,
Yeah.
Justin Jefferson had like 200 yards receiving. He had a huge game. Thank you, Justin Jefferson. You helped me win my playoff matchup.
Yeah, and then they had that weird, funky trick play at the end, too. That was weird.
That was a little weird.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. You
Yeah.
gotta have the balls to try that shit once in a while, I guess, as a
That's
coach.
true.
But
That's true.
I don't know.
I
You
was-
got the players you have, and that's what you do, is kind of weird.
It's a little strange. Little strange. Strange decision.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I would have done it. Just saying.
But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what the Lions end up doing, man. I would love for them to make the playoffs. That'd be so cool.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'd much rather have them in than most other NFC teams, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool. The Eagles fucking stomped a mud hole in the Giants. We were watching that game at the iCard show as well. They had them up on the TV, and man.
Yeah, that was bad.
Jalen Hurts looks real, dude. Jalen Hurts looks real.
Yeah, he's in the zone.
He was playing great. Miles Sanders.
He's like Vic with more pocket presence. Right now.
Absolutely. Like more poised and like, yeah, for sure. And he knows exactly when to run. Like he sees those windows and can make those big runs, but like he could also pick you apart with his arm.
He's trying to pass first.
Yeah. AJ Brown had a huge game. It was in New York. Man. Philadelphia is going to be a tough out, dude. They're probably going to go to the Super Bowl, I think.
It's looking that way. I kind of hope so. That'd be cool. I would like to see that.
Yeah, me too.
See that.
That'd be dope. 49ers destroyed the Bucks. Just kicked the shit out of them. Brock Purdy looked pretty fucking good, dude.
Purdy.
He looked pretty good. Christian McCaffrey had a huge game. Of course, that defense. 49ers are looking strong, too. Probably looking like the second best team in the NFC right now. How the fuck did the Broncos beat the 49ers, bro?
Because they're good. What are you talking about?
How did that happen?
Because the Broncos should have won several more games this year. I don't care, but
I agree. Yeah, they were 4 or 5 plays away from a winning season right now.
Yeah,
for sure. Boo.
Excuse me.
But yeah, Niners are looking strong. If Brock Purdy could keep doing what he's doing as a rookie, it's always tough. We'll see what kind of noise they can make. CMC was a huge addition. If he can stay healthy and Purdy could play well, 49ers is going to be tough to beat.
Yeah, it was weird how he wasn't being effective over in Carolina.
I know, right? It is weird.
And then when he left, their running back started being effective too. It was
it's true.
Like what?
This wasn't a good mix.
Apparently,
not a good combination.
Sometimes it's like we say that locker room presence. Who knows what really? You never know. You can try to get along with someone. You can't force yourself to.
Yeah.
Sometimes fucking two batteries or two magnets just don't go together, bro.
Yeah, it's true.
It's weird.
It's true. Fucking yeah. Niners gonna be tough out in the NFC too.
I agree.
I think that's the title game probably. Niners, Eagles.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Eagles take that, but who knows?
Yeah.
It's a little ways away still, but
if it's in Philly for sure, that'd be a tough win for anybody. I mean, only the commies. Commies the only team that's beat him so far.
Yeah. Yeah, and that was a little fluky.
A little bit. Yeah. And everybody has a bad week, at least 1 or 2,
Yeah.
Even fucking 15-2 is a damn good record.
Well, good night.
Yeah. But, also the Chargers beat the Dolphins. I did not see that shit coming, dude. I thought the Dolphins were going to stomp them. But, dude, fucking Herbert played really good. Did you get to watch any of that?
I did, yeah. He's coming back around.
Yeah. He looked strong, dude. He looked good. He made a throw to
nice.
Keenan Allen. I was like, oh, my God.
Yeah, he's looking real composed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Tua didn't look all that great. I don't know. Might be coming back down to earth a bit.
This is Skosh.
Yeah. Tyreek Hill is still killing it. He's on pace for 2,000 yards.
Yeah.
So we'll see if the Dolphins might, and now they have the Bills this week too. So if they lose 3 in a row, that's tough.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good teams in the AFC, so
yeah,
they better.
It's crazy how that division ended up being so tough.
I know. Yeah.
Kind of weird.
Yeah. It was like the Patriots forever, and then everybody else was terrible, and now every team is strong. Even the Patriots are above 500.
Yep.
AFC East, NFC East, we're both looking strong.
Yeah.
It's crazy. They were both the shittiest divisions not too
long
ago.
For a while, yeah.
For sure. But do you want to get to our picks, my brother?
For sure.
So last week, we both went 3-1. So that leaves us still one game apart. You're at 26-13, and I'm at 25-14.
Hanging on.
Hanging on. Trying to keep it close, man. Jeremy has been hot lately. The boy's been hot. I think in the past, like 4 or 5 weeks, I want to say you're 16-2. Dude.
Yeah, man. Lucky.
Dude. You need to start betting on those Fanatics parlays.
I know, right? I have to put a couple bucks in the MGM or some shit.
Right?
I don't even know which one I have.
I think I have MGM.
I think it's MGM.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I only do it like once every few months. I bet on a few UFC fights here and there, but not very often.
Yeah. Yeah. But let's do our picks for this week, homie. So we have our first game is the 9-4 49ers at the 7-6 Seahawks. And I went first last week, so you're up this week.
Shit, dude. I got to go to Niners for 2 reasons. Because they're playing tough and fuck the Seahawks for what they did to us.
Dude, they have the number 2 pick right now.
Fuckers.
Motherfuckers.
You know what sucks? That sucks for Geno Smith because no matter how good he does, they're going to replace him.
I know.
Even if he wins the Super Bowl, they're going to draft his replacement at the very least.
At the very least, for sure. They're going to end up with the number 2 pick.
Yep.
I don't see us winning any more games, and I don't see the Texans winning any more games either, really. So they'll solidify the number 1, but Seattle's going to get the number 2 pick, a la the Denver Broncos, and Noah Fant and Shelby Harris. And they could have Drew Lock. You can keep Drew Lock.
Jesus, bro. Have they ever had a pick that high, the Broncos?
I don't know. Yes. John Elway. The year they picked up John Elway. No. Were they the number? Nah, I think they were the number. Oh no, Colts
they traded
were the number 1.
the Colts for him. I don't know. I think they were 3 or I don't remember. I don't know the details of that trade, but for sure. But they traded the Colts for him for sure.
Yes, Von Miller was the number 2 overall pick.
True.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was the year Cam Newton came out, and it was Cam number 1, Von number 2.
That's
I
right.
think Marcel Darius number 3, if I remember correctly. But yeah, that's pretty shitty. But you'll get it. You have a good chance of getting a fucking transformative player like Von Miller at that fucking, top 3.
Yep.
Seattle is gonna have Seattle's gonna have a good pick. So we'll see.
Well, and that number 2 pick wasn't even ours. They traded for that. I'm pretty sure, right?
No, it was ours.
Was it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought they traded up. I thought we had like 4 and they traded to 2 or something like that.
No. But you're going Niners. I think I'll go Niners too. Like, how can I not?
Word.
Yeah. Our next game is the 8-5 Dolphins at the 10-3 Bills, and I'm going Bills. I'm gonna go Bills.
Yeah, kind of same. I'd love to go the Dolphins, but it's just especially at home.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Dolphins are sliding a little bit, and the Bills keep winning, so.
True.
Yeah, we'll go there. So the next pick we have is the 7-5-1 Giants at the 7-5-1 Commanders.
Wow. I got to go Giants on that one.
I'll go Giants.
They're sliding a little, but yeah. I think Danny Dimes bounced back a little bit, maybe.
Yeah.
I think they're fucking very equal teams, but Giants are a little better.
All right. Got Jeremy with the Giants. I think I'm going to go Commanders.
Ooh.
I'm going to go with the home team, and I think the Commanders are playing good right now. The Giants are tough. They're playing strong. They have good running back. They don't have receivers. That's their biggest thing.
Yeah.
But I think I'll go with Commanders. Commando. I'm going Commando. And let's see. Our last game we're going to pick this week is the 7-6 Titans at the 7-6 Chargers, dude. It's me, huh? I'm going with the Chargers. I think the Chargers are kind of picking up steam.
Yeah, me too.
You going Chargers?
Yeah, I'm proud of my boy, Herbert. That's my dog.
You like Herbert?
Pump it and dump it. Come get that RPA off me at the next show, baby.
Pumping and dumping all night long.
But seriously, yeah.
You like Herbert?
I don't like him, but I mean, He's fuck Herbert because he's charter, but I think he's gonna be fine. Yeah, I think he'd be fine.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's gonna be the guy from that class per se, but I think he'd be fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think he's Phillip Rivers 2.5.
That makes a lot of sense. That sounds like a pretty good assessment.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
No, fuck no. He's gonna be first ballot Hall of Famer for sure.
Either.
Yeah.
Yep. I kind of thought we were gonna end up all the same. Oh, let's see. You still got to pick, huh?
No, I picked the Chargers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So it looks like the only game we're different is the Giants and Commanders. So that's the only one there's gonna be a little bit of parity on.
Let's see.
But we'll see. I gotta pick them, dude. I gotta stick with you. I want to win that fucking $5, bus.
$5.
But all right, cool. Let me lock these picks in.
No, nobody said it couldn't be pennies.
Right? You were like, I remember you go, dude, I'm gonna give you a $5 slab.
That's awesome. A $5 gift certificate to HGA.
Dude, I'm gonna get you a membership at HGA.
Membership. Oh shit! They got some balls fucking coming out with that membership shit, dog.
I know for sure.
Even if that was something that had been in the works for a while, they should have just scrapped that shit.
That was a bad idea. That went through the boardroom like, it sounds like a great idea, Bob. Let's do it.
If you're gonna do it, go balls out and charge for the shit.
Yeah.
Just do it, bro.
Yeah. Don't be handing it out for free.
Fuck it. Just charge 10 bones. Fucking guys.
But is it that time, my brother?
Oh, so. Yeah, so this last UFC was kind of weird. The early fights were pretty good. The prelims and shit. Raul Rosas Jr., the new hype,
he
the
won.
18-year-old kid won. So
Yeah.
he submitted Jay Perrin, who was talking shit, of course. I mean, you gotta talk shit.
You gotta talk shit.
But the kid's still in high school, bro. Senior in high school, and fucking just won his first UFC fight. So that's pretty cool. So he officially unsurmounted Patty as the fucking new hype.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because Patty, he looked a little, wasn't phenomenal. Most people are saying he didn't win the fight.
Yeah.
It was pretty lame, dude. Most of the main fights were kind of lame, dude. I'm not even gonna lie. I fell asleep during the main event. The main event, it was okay-ish, but I was tired as fuck anyway. I'm just saying. I didn't fall asleep just because of the fights, but
A lot of cards showing.
we had a lot of card showing going on, and
That's
we
right.
may or may not have had. I may or may not have had a couple of gin and tonics at Hooters that night too.
May or may not. May or may not have.
But the main event was a draw, man, and that was for the fucking championship.
Yeah.
It was for the vacant championship.
Right,
So it
right.
ended up in a draw. Nobody gets the title. Jan Blachowicz versus Magomed Ankalaev. Most people think Ankalaev won. He claimed he won kind of at the end of the fight. He probably kind of won, but it was there's a lot of people that think it should have been a draw too, and
Yeah.
it kind of was, and it sucks. So they're gonna redo, or they're gonna let Glover, who was supposed to fight the winner, Glover got screwed because Yuri couldn't fight. So that's the only reason these guys were supposed to be fighting for the fucking championship.
Yeah.
Was because Yuri had to retire, or not retire, but give up the belt for a little while because he's hurt. So now it's going to be Glover versus Jamal Hill for the championship. So
That'd be cool.
yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
Glover gets his title shot that he should have gotten as it was,
Right.
and two guys who kind of shouldn't have been fighting for it didn't get it. So it kind of works out. It just sucked for this pay-per-view.
Right. Right.
It was okay. One of the other earlier fights was Jair Rosenstruik. He knocked out Chris Daukus. Jair's guy, heavyweight guy. Some of these heavyweight guys, they go through like these streaks, bro, and they knock motherfuckers out,
Yeah.
and then they get knocked out,
Mm.
and they lose a lot of hype, and then, but he's kind of coming back around. He's climbing back up the ranks a little bit, so that's cool. But yeah, it was almost, I think they almost set the record for most consecutive fight finishes
Really?
all the way up until the fucking main event.
Main
shit.
event, yeah.
All the way up until the fights that mattered.
Right.
But there was some good stuff. Next week's gonna be Jared Cannonier versus Sean Strickland for middleweight, so that should be pretty nice. It's just a fight night at the Apex though, so that should be good. Strickland got his ass kicked by Alex Pereira right before the Izzy fight, and he was climbing right before that happened, so maybe he can gain a little bit of his momentum back.
Yeah.
Cannonier's no joke. He's fought for the title, I think, twice now. Never was able to seal it up. He moved down from heavyweight, so he's fucking big dude.
He's a monster. Yeah.
I mean, I kind of hope Strickland wins, so like it's like my Tiger Stripe, pump it and dump it. It's been a couple weeks since I pumped and dumped some cards. Come buy my shit. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, we'll see what happens with that. Other than that, not a ton. Like I said, that was a little bit disappointing of a UFC, but it was still cool. Still gotta catch them all.
Yeah, for sure. Did you see the post-game interview with Rosas? With Joe Rogan?
No, I don't think I did.
Dude, it's fucking hilarious. He's like, I guess Dana White told him he'd give him $50K if he won the match.
Oh, no shit.
And he fucking dusted him. So he was like, hey, Dana White, where's my $50,000? Like, I'm going to buy a van for my mom so she can drive me around.
You didn't even have a driver's license?
No, it was so funny, dude.
That's funny.
It was really funny. He had a sombrero on, and like he was so stoked, dude.
That's funny.
Yeah, it was cool.
Dana did give $50K to everyone who finished a fight that night.
Oh, is that what it was?
Usually they give the bonuses. They give a submission of the night, fight of the night, knockout of the night, whatever.
That's cool.
And,
I didn't know they did that.
Yeah,
that's cool.
And I think instead of doing knockout of the night and submission of the night, they just gave everyone who finished 50.
Oh yeah, fucking A.
So
I like that. That's dope.
Yeah, so it's a little more incentive too to fucking actually put on a show.
Right.
Instead of just getting your paycheck.
Right. Go out there and dry hump until the fight's over. And
break somebody's arm, you get extra $50K. Make their fucking eyeball half hang out of their head, then you get $50K.
That's right. That's right.
But usually there's only one $50K. And so sometimes if there's multiple badass fights, still only one person gets it.
Yeah.
So
yeah. That's pretty.
But it's kind of a cool incentive.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Especially because, those guys don't make shit, and Dana White should just pay them more like everybody says. But I do kind of agree with that. But at the same time, they're the ones signing contracts.
Yeah.
And they're going to get paid more there than they will anywhere else.
That's where you're going to get the notoriety, and that's where you're going to get the eyeballs. So you kind of have to go through them.
Not much else to do.
Yeah, for sure. But that's all I got this week, brother. You got anything else you want to hit up?
No. I just wanted to a really quick hit on it, and just to bring it up more as I know it's kind of like in the card news, and I don't really want to talk too much about it because it's like a negative thing, but the Triple P stuff that they're kind of bringing up now.
Yeah.
Do you remember how we were discussing that a while back, and how like I was saying, I bet you some people were taking advantage of that, and yada, and kind of like is coming to light and shit. I don't think we ever did talk about it on the pod. I think that was just in one of our conversations that we were having, and because I know some people who kind of sort of maybe took advantage of it in real life, and all you had to do is pay your employees with that money,
right?
And you can be an employee of your own company,
right?
So you can pocket that cash and spend it on whatever the fuck you want. And I'm not saying that anybody necessarily did it in a shady way that they're kind of calling people out,
right?
But I was saying that it was more of like a potentially part of what created part of the boom,
right?
Was extra indispensable income that these guys were getting on top of their salaries and everything else. So
right.
But anyway, I just thought it was funny and thought it was kind of worth bringing back up because we kind of like had to foresaw it a little bit, you know what I mean? And
yeah.
But
we did talk about that for sure.
So it was kind of like some crystal ball moment, I guess, But it's just, I don't know any of these business dealings or anything that any of these guys did, and a lot of it is these guys have multiple companies and everything else, and fucking a lot of them are not just cards,
right?
And
that's
whatever.
What Jeff Wilson came out and like did a video, and he's like, it wasn't even for that business; it was for a different business, and the paperwork that they showed on Sports Card Radio said the business that Jeff Wilson said it was.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't say Sports Card Investor.
No, and they're just picking. They're just clicking, looking for clicks and shit.
Yeah.
But
they're pushing his buttons.
Yeah. But there are probably people who took advantage of that and spent it on cards.
Fucking
A. Yeah.
And he might have.
He probably did.
He might have.
But he didn't necessarily put it straight into his business the way that they're kind of claiming.
Right. Right. But yeah. I had that on the docket to talk about last week, and I crossed it off.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know enough about it.
No, and
like,
we're not like trying to call any of them out
No.
whatsoever. I'm not
No.
even fucking. I don't even know any of that shit.
It's
It did kind of factor into a lot of what happened at that time.
Yeah,
You know?
100%.
That was a lot of money to a lot of people that maybe didn't necessarily need it.
yeah, for sure. And I bet a lot of LCSs took, like, I don't say take advantage of it, but like they
I'm sure
utilize that to help keep them afloat.
Well, then that's what it was for, to pay your employees and stay open the whole time and not lose your business.
Right.
And,
right.
That's what a lot of them did, and that's what it was for.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, But, one other thing I was going to ask you and just anybody who's listening or whatever, just what people think about, like, card cleaning and shit.
That's a tough one, bro.
Because I've been seeing more and more of it.
I have been too.
And I did see that not to even give him any free airtime or anything, but the card care guy, he's the only one that, like, there was a lot of people that were doing it, and he's the only one that is, like, kind of kept doing it, and he hasn't pushed out, and he basically has even he throws his shit right out there.
Made his own
kits,
and yeah.
I don't know. Apparently his shit is still working. You know what I mean? Whatever he's doing isn't getting rejected.
Right.
And
yeah, if anything, it's working pretty well.
I don't think my personal opinion, I don't think it's a huge deal. Like, they do it with other collectibles, antiques. You clean them, you restore them, you fucking...
Comic books, you could fucking iron the pages out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what makes the cards so much fucking specialer? You know what I mean? Like, why is it so frowned upon to fucking clean it up a little bit? Or, I mean, certain things, if you're actually adding, like, a wax or something like that, okay, cool. But if you're just flattening it back out a little, you figured out a way to, like, kind of flatten it out just a little bit? Or whatever the fuck,
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Here's the question for you.
I've been asking a couple other people this just to get their opinion. Like, if you say it's cool, I don't care. Like, I'm like 50-50 either way. Like, if you think it's cool, then cool. If you don't think it's cool. Like, whatever anybody tells me, I'm just kind of like gathering opinions.
I've been thinking about it a lot, and the way I see it is, if I bought a PSA 10, then I found out had been fixed, I wouldn't want it anymore.
Really?
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, if it were the whole point of like grading a card is trying to keep it in the most pristine condition, original pristine condition. That's why, like, if you have an original 1954 Ferrari and all the original parts and all the original everything, paint, that car's gonna be way worth more than fucking one that's been restored. It's gonna crush it.
But you can replace it with another original part from another Ferrari.
You could, but even at that, if it was all original, it's still gonna be worth more.
True. If it was, if you could prove that it had never had a part replaced or whatever, basically.
Right, and you can with a lot of those, like, types of cars, because the type of, like, materials they use to make the parts, as well as, like, the way they design them and serial number them, you can prove all that.
Yeah.
American Pickers. I used to watch a shit out of that with my mom, and, like, fucking they can show if it's an original or not, and, like, the experts know. So
you wouldn't even want it anymore?
Not that I wouldn't want it, but I would probably...
You would pick one over the other?
I would.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. If you knew for a fact one was touched up and one wasn't, you would want the one that wasn't.
Right.
Yeah.
I guess, I would. And I think that even with comic books or with any kind of collectibles, I just think it's cheating. I just do. Because the whole point of it is to keep it in its original condition. That's what is important. Like, that's why the toys from the 70s are in original packaging. That's why they're worth the most. That's why wax with all the original, like, seals and packages and all that is worth more.
But you're not a fan of that. Well, sealed wax boxes, I guess you are, but not sealed packs.
Not graded packs.
Yeah.
No. I think that's wasting cards. Like, those cards inside those packs could be dope, and they're never going to come out because they're in a slab, and they're never going to get opened.
But sealed boxes, you don't feel the same way. Like, once it has the, you know what I mean?
I guess I don't. I don't know. The thing is like, if it's your choice to open up that, I guess you could crack the slab and open it. So, I mean, the chance to open it's still there, I guess.
Yeah.
But, like, to grade a pack and keep it in the slab forever, and that's just what... Oh, shit. Oh, sorry. I hit the camera. But that's just what it's going to be. I don't care for that. I wouldn't buy any of those, or I wouldn't send any packs to get graded ever. But sealed wax is, I don't know. I would I don't think I would collect sealed wax either, honestly.
Yeah.
I couldn't because I'd open the shit. I'm fucking addicted, so I'll open it. But I don't hate on people fixing cards, but I would prefer to have my card not be fixed if I'm buying it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if people do it, then that's cool. You know?
Yeah, that's kind of where I am, I guess.
If you're
and that
doing
makes
it,
sense if you knew one was and one wasn't. But if it's impossible to tell, what the fuck? I mean,
and then that's most cases. I probably have cards in my case right now that have been fucking fixed. You know,
probably.
You know,
who
and
knows?
then not know it.
Yeah.
You know, so I guess like ignorance is bliss and that. You know,
Yeah.
but if I knew, then I would prefer not to have it. I don't hate on anybody that does.
Well, do you think that the grading companies should accept it or not accept it because of that?
No, I don't think the grading company should accept it.
No,
I don't think they should.
You think if they know for a fact that it's been touched up, they should not accept it?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Because like if it's trimmed, they're not going to accept it.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's kind of not the same exact thing, but kind of. You're
taking something away from it, but
you're making it look like something that it's not. So like if you get a card out of a pack, it's got a ding corner, and you fix that corner, it's still touched up. It's still fucked up.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. And that's just like the nerd in me, I guess. It's like, it needs to be sealed in its package. and you know what I mean? It needs to be in original condition. I don't know. But like I said,
that's what trips me out, because that's almost exactly what the sealing of the packs does, kind of.
Mm-hmm. Kind of.
So, I mean, and that's cool. That's just what you like. It's just, there's nothing wrong with that.
No,
you know? You can fucking like to eat potatoes on one day and fucking rice the next, you know?
For sure. For sure.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I'm just mostly gathering. I'm curious what everybody thinks, and I've just been seeing it more and more. Like it's getting closer to being accepted. It looks like, or it feels like
it's moving that way.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Especially with Kirk's card care. Like,
pretty similar, not as strongly. Like I wouldn't care as much, and I don't care if anybody does it or not. I don't know if I would do it. I'm scared to do it or even fuck with my cards in that way.
Right.
I don't think I would care once it was done.
I'm a chicken.
I think the grading company should still grade it if there's no way to tell that it's been done or tampered with. If they find something on there that's added to the card, a film or something, then that's different. Then they probably shouldn't.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Similar, but not as strongly as the for you as the wouldn't want the. You know what I mean? Like I don't care if you do it one way or the other, but
yeah.
And I don't think I would care if my card was as much as you would, basically. But given the choice, if I knew for a fact one was and one wasn't, and they looked identical, and you literally couldn't tell, I would still want the one that wasn't. Just if I was given the option, you know what I mean? If somebody told me,
yeah.
But it wouldn't matter to me too much.
Yeah, yeah. That's a gray area, bro.
Yeah,
gray fucking area.
And I think a few years ago it was like nobody knew and nobody cared.
Yeah.
And then within the last few years, once they started realizing they were like, no, fuck that. And then now people are kind of like, I don't know, that is kind of cool. So it's like getting a little more accepted, I guess. It feels like.
Honestly, the other day I was talking to somebody and they were talking about touching up. It's like, oh, I'll just give it a little touch up and it'll tan. It like made me feel like slimy a little bit. I was like, fuck. Because I had the thought, like, man, maybe I could start touching up some cards. Yeah. I actually thought about it. Yeah. And I was like, no, that doesn't seem right. It just, for whatever reason, it just doesn't feel right to me. And if it does to you, word. Yeah. That's cool. If you're getting your tens, get your tens, make your money. Yeah. But I don't know. That's a tough one. But I still wouldn't. I don't think I would. I'm just a fucking bitch like that. It's like if you had to touch it up, it shouldn't get the same grade as a card that hasn't been touched up. It shouldn't be worth the same amount, and you're tricking the system.
I guess to me it would depend on what you really had to do to it. You know what I mean? Like tiny little touch up or something, not a huge deal. If you're actually like
fixing scratches,
totally fucking manipulating that corner or whatever,
I hear these guys saying there's a big scratch in it, and I got it out, and I'm like, damn. Like a scratch, you're adding to that card to get a scratch out.
You're taking away usually.
Or maybe rubbing
You add to it and then you wipe it away. But as you wipe it away, you're like smoothing it out. So you're actually taking away when you buff. But yeah,
you're putting something in that crack.
Yeah. Well, the crack smooths out.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not. Yeah. Well, if you're putting wax, then yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're just cleaning it and buffing it, then it's different. But yeah.
You get your,
you put an abrasive on there and it like smooths it out and it actually takes away and it like. But
it's like
if you're putting something in and fill it in, then that's a little different too, I guess.
It's like a burnisher when you're like doing floors.
Yeah.
Like if you have like waxed floors and you like burnish it and takes them off and then it buffs it out nice and smooth.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. But it's even still that's
like the headlight cleaner shit kind of.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. I don't know. I'd be too chicken shit to do it for sure.
Yeah, that's me for sure. I'm scared to even fucking touch my fucking shit. I'm scared to even like wipe the fingerprint like off of a chrome card or something and not cause more scratches. You know?
Right. So then sometimes like when you open your packs and the card has like these little fuzzies and like these little chunks of like laminate. It's laminate that goes over like on the chromium cards and they're just like kind of stuck to the corner. And if you run your finger down the side of the card, they'll fall off. And like even then, sometimes you'll do it and like there'll be like a little fuzzy sticking out, and I'm like, should I pull that off? And like I think about it, I sit there and look at it, and I'm like, I think I'm gonna pull it off. And there's been times when I've done it and it's made it worse.
Yeah.
And there's times when I've done it and it looks perfect.
Yeah.
And even then, I feel kind of like, ooh, I might be cheating.
Damn.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm a little more of a purist, I guess. But like I said, I don't hate on anybody that does
Yeah.
it. Fuck no. Get your hustle on, playa.
Word.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard of guys taking like little tiny tweezers and picking those off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah, that's a cool topic though, for sure. For sure.
Word.
And if anybody's watching or listening,
yeah, that's part of it too. Is I was reaching out if anybody else comments or send a message or whatever. Or
yeah, for sure.
No hate, just checking.
Yeah,
you know?
none at all.
Just opinion checking.
Absolutely.
I think the mascot's out the door.
The mascot out there. Right on, brother. That's all I got. Anything else?
That's it, man.
Awesome. So this is actually episode number 70.
Wow.
Episode 70. So thank you all for listening to us over the year and a half that we've been doing this. So, a little over a year and a half.
Yeah.
Or something like that. But our
Well,
70th episode, we're approaching 75 and 100. So appreciate you guys. And thank you so much for giving us some time and listening to us.
Oh, yeah, man. Everybody that comes and says what's up at the shows and shit, dude, you guys fucking trip me out, man. TK, brah, you the shit. That's all I'm going to say.
Awesome, guys. So make sure and give us some likes, give us some subs on YouTube, and give us some reviews. Let us know what you think about us.
Yeah, hook it up.
Absolutely. But we'll be catching you guys next week, and we'll be seeing you guys.
Sweet. Peace.